What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like posting videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting. Really just sharing my own personal thoughts and beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life so that you can create the life of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. I want to talk about why you don't have to lift a finger to manifest. Um, I used to do live streams a lot, and I would always do like Manifestation Monday live streams, and I would always be sharing like my thoughts, my beliefs, my perspective, all of that. And as I'm talking, people are on the live stream and they're commenting, and a lot of times people would say, well, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. You have to work hard too. You can't just get it, you have to work for it too. That's only half of it. You got to work. And I mean, the thing about me is I've reached a place where I understand that everybody's perspective is right because it's personal to them. Nobody's perspective is wrong. Nobody is ever wrong for the way they think or feel because that is their own custom tailored reality that they're experiencing, whether they know that they're choosing that or not. So, if you choose to make life harder for you or you choose to work hard, that is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Me, on the other hand, I prefer a soft life. I prefer a life that is very easy with minimal work. And I want to share one of my experiences with you all because this is honestly what made me realize you do not have to lift a single finger when it comes to manifestation. I believe you can take like inspired action, but do I also believe that things can just appear out of thin air? Absolutely. Just to share my experience, I had a friend that I worked with, and I think I was like 18 or 19 when I had this friend. She worked with me. We worked together at a restaurant. And I'm talking about this was my dog. Like, we went everywhere together. We were always hanging out. This was my dog. And then I left and went to work at another restaurant. And when I came back, she was gone. And I just lost contact with her. And I really can't recall how I lost contact with her, but I just lost contact. And I remember looking for her. I would search for her on Facebook, Instagram, Google searching. I went to her mom's house, knocked on the door. I left a note with my number. Never got a call back, nothing. And I spent years like, I can't find her. I can't find her. Doing all of these things to look for her. And once I learned about the law of assumption, not the law of attraction, but the law of assumption, and I understood that what you persist in, what you consistently decide on, is what is going to be reflected back to you in your reality. I was like, okay, it like became aware to me. I need to stop saying I can't find her. I need to stop doing all of these things to find her. And I just need to persist in the thought of I'm going to run into her. I found her or whatever. So for me, anytime I thought about her, which would be very often, I would just tell myself, oh, I'm going to run into her. 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 That's all I started telling myself. I didn't think nothing else of it. I didn't have any other thoughts. And it's not like I sat and thought about this all the time. Like, I didn't take hours to um, affirm for it. I didn't script it or I didn't do anything. All I did was whenever I thought about her, I just would say, oh, yeah, I'm going to run into her. And I would say it for a few minutes and then that would be it. And one day in particular, my brother, I was taking him to the grocery store, and it was very unexpected. Like, I wasn't even, I guess I wasn't even supposed to be like driving him home, but that's just how it ended up being. And it wasn't something I had planned for in my day. So I was like, okay, no worries. I can take you home. And they needed to go to the grocery store. I'm like, oh, I got you. We can go to the grocery store. Like, I don't mind. So we stopped at a grocery store, somewhere I would have never been, like, ever. And we stopped at this grocery store, and I was standing. I was holding my niece, and I don't remember what he was doing. He was talking or something. And I looked up, And I saw this girl that looked just like my friend that I had been looking for. And I used to see people all the time that would remind me of her. And I'm like, ugh, they're not her. It's okay. I'm going to run into her. So I saw the person walking towards me and they looked exactly like my friend. And I was like, dang, she looks like her. And when she got closer, I was like, I think that is her. So I like slid in front of her. Excuse me. I slid in front of her to like stop her in her tracks a little bit because she was just walking, and I said her name. We're just gonna say her name is Sue. I was like, Sue? And she was just like, oh my God, Tierra, I've been thinking about you. I was just talking about you the other day. Da 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 da. And when I tell y'all, I just stood in that moment, and in my mind, all that went off is, bitch, you are powerful. Like, you spent all this time looking for her, physically doing the work, searching online, going to her mom's house, leaving your phone number, and you never got a single thing. But the moment that you understood how life really works, and it's not life happening to you, it's life happening through you. So it's not what you see is what you get. No, what you affirm, what you persist in here is what you get. And by me just telling myself I'm going to run into her and thinking nothing else about it, here we are standing in the grocery store, and I really feel like it only took 2 months from the time I decided, oh, I'm just going to run into her, till the time that I actually ran into her. And I'm telling y'all, I didn't lift a finger. So by doing that, it helped me to understand, like, yeah, manifestation is very simple. It can be very illogical. It's supposed to be illogical. Um, we're not supposed to try to make sense of it. You're just supposed to uh, have a desire, honor that desire by not thinking against it, persisting in it, and then allowing that desire to be in front of you, allowing that desire to just appear in front of you. Um, I don't know if anybody watching this has ever experienced a manifestation where you did not have to lift a finger and it just happened for you. But if you did and you're watching this, please leave a comment down below. I am a big, big believer in, it's easier to accept things, or it makes you have a softer side to things when you see multiple people have experienced it. Do you need the proof and the evidence to manifest something? Absolutely not. Like, by no means, no, you don't. But does it help? I believe so. I believe it can help you to motivate you to be like, okay, well, if they can experience it, so can I. So let me go ahead and affirm for this thing. But needless to say, you don't have to lift a finger. All you have to do is affirm. Now, are there instances where I have felt like I needed to take inspired action? Absolutely. Um, like I've blocked people, and I'm affirming, for certain things that they miss me or that they want to talk to me. And then I get this inkling in me to unblock them, and not even questioning it because I want to question it, like, why? Why do I need to unblock them? But it's just this feeling that I have, like, just unblock them. And then the moment I do, they literally message me within less than 24 hours. you know so for me personally, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but for me personally, I definitely um, listen to how I feel on the inside, or I listen to whatever part of me that is communicating with me, that is just this feeling that I get. And when I get these feelings, I just honor them. I don't question them, because usually 10 times out of 10, it's never wrong. So if you're a person who also experiences like these feelings or these inklings, you can call it intuition, but that word's a little tricky. I don't really want to use intuition. It's just this feeling that you know what you're supposed to be doing. So that's really all I had to say for this video. Make sure you share it with a friend. I appreciate you for watching. And like I said, leave any comments down below if you've experienced like an out of thin air manifestation, or a manifestation where you literally had to do no work for it. because it's absolutely possible. When I tell y'all anything in this world is possible, anything that you can put together in your imagination, it's possible. And I'm on a journey to experience all of the impossible things that we have been taught are impossible. I'm on a journey to experience them as possible and then to share them with you all, just to guide you in the right direction so that you can do whatever it is that you want to do in your life too. So, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.